Before last year's Big Bash, you just about gave up on the World Cup ring. Bowled yourself in the World Cup team now, you're in the T20 and ODI times. I mean, what's changed for you? How much have you sort of improved over the past 12 months?
Good question. I think it was just through performance on field. You can improve away from the game all you want, but it's about performing. So I think, as you said, the Big Bash last year, after doing well, got me back in the fold, and then injuries happened, and just try and be the next guy in. So always trying to stay on top of my game and trying to improve. But I think I'm back in this team because I've performed at the level below.
How challenging it is to bowl particularly on the Indian wickets and particularly against this Indian team, which possesses of comprises of some big names in world cricket like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. So how are you looking forward to this upcoming 3-match ODI series?
Yeah, it's the biggest challenge in white ball cricket, I think, coming over here and playing against India on the surface. Like you said, it's a lot different to Australia. So the ground sizes are a lot smaller than Australia as well. So miss hits can usually go for 6. So huge challenge, but something we're ready for and spoken a lot about. And I think everyone in the team's experienced playing over here before, so it's nothing new. But starting today, we'll start to get our heads on and figure out a plan to stop some of those guys, but they're so good at what they do, so it's going to be a high-scoring contest, I'm sure.
Kane, when you look at this bowling attack, obviously you've got 3 regulars in the test team. How much confidence do you that you're part of that attack? And I guess also, have you got to the point now where you're feeling comfortable, part of that first choice bowling attack in one day?
Yeah, I think a lot's been made of having those 3 guys back around. I don't think that's been done for a while in one-day cricket. I know the 2 are here at the start of last year. They weren't here at all, so it's nice to have a full complement. But in terms of where I'm sitting, yeah, it'd be nice to take the field with all 3 of them or a couple of them. I don't know how it's going to pan out in terms of selection, but yeah, I'm comfortable being that next guy in. As I said, I've always spoken about if injuries happen or form happens to those guys, being the next guy in. So if I can take the field with those guys, it gives you a lot of confidence that hopefully when I come on to bowl, they're 2 or 3 down early, because that's what those guys are so good at doing. So it's great to just train and be alongside them.
I think in the next couple of hours, Australia is set to announce a bushfire relief game, or say almost like Saturday in Melbourne. How important is that? B, how much is that still, I guess, on the minds of the Australian team over here, what's happening back home at the moment?
Yeah, I didn't know that. So first of all, that's awesome to know that something's going to happen. There'd been some talk about it for a few weeks, but any way we can help, I guess. We were talking about it the other day. How can we help being over here? What can we do? Obviously, money's the most important thing. So how can we help? I know guys have their own individual fundraising that they're doing through hitting 6s and taking wickets, but there's got to be more that we can do. So if there's a game, I know in Adelaide they're doing a game for Kangaroo Island as well. So any way we can help, if it's playing cricket, then we'll do that. So that'll be awesome. Hopefully we can all be a part of it and make a difference.
First time, I guess, a lot of people, Hazelwood and Cummins, first time they will be playing at this time of the year in one-day cricket, and you generally is a factor, especially here in Mumbai. And with your IPL experience, what kind of information would you have passed to the team and how to work with the team?
None at all. I think Andrew McDonald camped out here last night to try and see what time the dew came in, so I think he slept here last night. So who knows? Everyone's guessing it. Obviously, it's going to be a factor if you're saying it is. So I think everyone's prepared. I think we're going to train today with some wet balls so we can practice that. But we'll just wait and see on the game day. But yeah, it's nothing new. We have that back home as well. So we'll just do the best we can.
All the teams are building towards the T20 World Cup. What is the relevance of these ODI series according to you?
Well, I think looking at it, my point of view, there's always a chance to perform and put yourself in line to be picked, but it's white ball cricket. It's the same kind of skill set. It's just 50 overs instead of 20. So any performance in any type of cricket is going to get you picked for the T20 World Cup. So no one's really spoken about it, but any time you can perform for your country, same for the Indians. When you're the guys who are fighting for a spot, you're always going to try and take that opportunity.
How tough has it been being in the scheme of things and also managing the injuries?
Yeah, I think it's been longer than 5 years as well. I think it's been about 8. So they're spread out over a decent amount of time. But I've always just tried to maintain, as I said before, when the first choice guys are resting or they're injured, trying to be in the next group that get picked. So it can be quite tough when you miss out on playing for a few years, and you just try and do the best you can at state cricket and in the Big Bash and be ready to be picked and perform. So nothing different now for this 3-match series. If I get picked, I'm try the best I can to do as best as I can.
Can it be frustrating?
Not really, because as long as I'm fit, then I'm happy I'm playing cricket somewhere. So obviously we want to always play for Australia, but as long as I'm playing cricket somewhere, I'm happy.
Kane, have you had a chat to Marcus since you've played at the MCG last week?
Yeah, a little WhatsApp the morning after, but not a whole lot of conversation about it. I think he realised he made a mistake, and I could just tell by his body language during the rest of his innings that night that he knew he'd made a mistake. So, to be honest, I didn't really need an apology for myself. He didn't offend me. It's more, obviously, what he said that offends so many people. So, he didn't need to apologise to me. It's more just his actions and everyone's actions going forward that kind of thing doesn't happen again.
What happened before? What was the lead-in? Because it was pretty early in the innings. Can you just talk us through the sort of incidents leading up to it?
I think we always talk. I mean, we're both competitors, but it was just a bit of harmless banter about what was happening on field and kind of the way he goes about it. I always want to have a chat to him about that. So it was just kind of harmless cricket chat, and then I guess for some reason he reacted the way he did. You have to ask him why, but it was really out of character. He looked more angry than I've ever seen him be. So I'm not sure what he was thinking, but as I said, the learning has to be that this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
How charged up is Manas Labush? He's been scoring. He doesn't seem to get out in tests that he's playing in ODI call. How charged up is he to cement his place in the ODI list?
Well, he's always charged up, I think he batted last night for about 4 hours. I don't think he wanted to go home. So if hopefully he gets picked, because if he's on the bench, he'll be hard work, I reckon. Just he'll want to be out there playing. So he's charged up. He's very charged up. I'm sure he'll do well if he gets picked.
Yeah, just one more question. Thanks, guys.
Last time the depleted team, you recovered from 2-0 to 3-2. Now you are coming to full strength team. Do you think Australia will hold the advantage, or do you think it's a 50-50 line?
Well, I think the home team's always favourite, but I think on the back of last year, I think Finchy said no team's ever won here back to back, so that for us is a huge thing if we can do that. But it's going to be so hard. I mean, India is always the biggest challenge, and after what happened last year, they're going to be ready for it. So confidence is up, but as I said, the home team's always the favourite, so we are the underdogs.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.